What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about if Batman Arkham Origins is the perfect Christmas game. So I felt like this would be a necessary thing to make. I'm a big Christmas guy. If you guys don't know, you can follow me on Twitter to find out about my Christmas shenanigans. But I'm huge into Christmas. I'm huge into this time of the year. And honestly, I'm huge into games that implement Christmas in some way in them. And I think this has been done before. This has been talked about, but I want to take a slight spin on it. I want to talk about if this is the best Christmas game that we've gotten. The candidates for this are not very high. To be honest with you, I can only think of a couple. I'm really only going to mention one in this video, but this one I feel like really has all of the elements of it's not maybe the perfect Christmas game, but in terms of the games that we've gotten that have Christmas elements in them, this is probably the one that it does the best. Really, Kingdom Hearts 2 with Christmas Town is one that stands out to me. Now, that's not a Christmas game. I wouldn't call Batman Arkham Origins a Christmas game either, but, you know, Kingdom Hearts has that element to it. It's a phenomenal world. I love playing Kingdom Hearts 2 and going into Christmas Town. I don't know, it's just an amazing experience. And then the other one is Miles Morales. So Miles just came out, you know, obviously a few weeks ago, and you know, it doesn't take place on Christmas as far as I know. I actually don't know what part of the year it does. I mean, obviously, it's in the winter time, and it's leading into Christmas, but I don't think it takes place. I don't know. I don't know which month it takes place, and it could actually take place in late November. But that game does it, I think, a really, really good job. It's subtle tweaks, and actually, we've talked about that in past videos, where it's like, it's decorations when you're swinging around the city, and you just see basically lights being, not being hung up. See, that would be cool, but hung up just on signs, and obviously there's a lot of snow in that game. Really, really good. I think they did a phenomenal job with making it just a Christmas theme. But the other one, obviously the central thing of this video, is Arkham Origins. Now, out of those three, Arkham Origins, I think, does it the best, and it does it the most consistently, to Kingdom Hearts' credit, because Kingdom Hearts, I mean, one of the worlds, is literally with Santa in his little village, right? But Arkham Origins, I think, does a really good job. It's got music that's very Christmas themed. It's got a look that's very Christmas themed. I mean, the game is like a darker-ish game, but the way that it handles snow, the way that it handles, I don't know, it's hard to talk about the lighting of Origins, but just when you guys are watching it, even when you're inside buildings, it does, I think, invoke some sort of Christmas theme to it. Obviously, there's snow. Obviously, there's the villains that are like thugs that will even have Christmas, you know, like Christmas wear on them, okay? The game bleeds Christmas. It really does, and it's an amazing thing. You know, I really don't go back to ever play this game. I have this game on the PS3. I should get it through PS Now, and I'm sure I'll probably go back and play all 4 of these games before Gotham Knights comes out, even though they're not connected. Maybe I should actually wait for Suicide Squad, because it would make more sense to do that. But, you know, this game is not a game that I revisit. This game, I know, obviously has a so-so kind of attitude with the community. And again, we're not really talking about the way that they handled that, right? The stepchild of all the Arkham games. I think for what it does this part at least. And by the way, because I know one of the main criticisms of this game is that it's not very unique, that it takes a lot of just Arkham City, there's actually quite a few cutscenes in this game. You know, the actual core, what you're doing in this game, a lot of it is, I guess you could say, stolen. It depends on how you look at it. I don't really look at it like that myself, but I understand why some people do. But let me tell you, the Christmas theme stuff, all original. The conversations that are in the game, and like I said, I mean, I am a sucker for just the idea in Miles, how I was saying, like when you're just swinging around the city and there's just snow, and there's snow on the ground, and again, there's like Christmas lights being that are hung up all over the place. Like, that is, to me, a really, really cool feature that, you know, very, very few games have. Origins has the exact same thing. There are decorations outside, there's decorations inside, there's either snow on the ground or it's snowing. Miles, kind of the same thing. Miles, it kind of leads into like a snowstorm for Miles, which I never, and I guess not to, it really is not a spoiler, but some of it does take place during like a winter storm. I don't think it's like the most well done thing in the world, but that's, I don't know, that's just an aside. But Origins, again, has all that. It has the decorations, it has the snow, but then also when you go inside buildings, there's a lot of buildings that have decorations in them. The kind of the famous scene with the Joker, and, you know, finding out Black Mask, like, that's all. There's a lot of lights, and there's a lot lot of decorations. It's a game that, even though I don't play, just watching cutscenes, right, watching anything of it, like, does invoke that Christmas atmosphere to it. So I would say, again, like, Kingdom Hearts is only such a small part of the game, and Miles, it's there and it is realized in a way, but they don't try to make. And another thing is, like, Arkham Origins takes place on Christmas Eve, and that maybe goes into the argument that people could have. Like, for me, I'll spoil this, and this can make you, my God, this could be the final straw. Die Hard is a Christmas movie, in my opinion. Takes place on Christmas Eve, takes place at a Christmas party. I think it's a Christmas movie. There's snow, there's conversations about Christmas. You could argue, I don't really want to call Arkham Origins a Christmas game, but in reality it kind of is. Takes place on Christmas Eve. In fact, takes place in the night, which goes into the next day, which is Christmas. There's conversations about Christmas. People are, dressed up. There's decorations. There's snow. I mean, what more do you, Santa, do you need Santa in something to make it Christmas? I don't think so, because Santa's not in, Santa is in Christmas Vacation, and Christmas Vacation is my favorite Christmas movie of all time. So you can't make that argument. So I would say Arkham Origins is a Christmas game, firstly, in case people were unaware. And I would say it probably does Christmas the best consistently, and I guess incorporating it into the base game better than any other game that I've ever played. Maybe I'm missing something. Now, I'm not counting, like, if there's, like, just strictly Christmas games, or like Club Penguin. Like, does that count as a Christmas game? Like, I'm not talking about games that are just full force. I'm talking about games that kind of naturally incorporate it in. I think Arkham Origins does it better than pretty much all of them. And again, I can't even honestly think of all that much, but it is just generally a video that I wanted to talk about Origins and how well they do Christmas. So let me know, guys, in the comments, what do you think? Do you think that this game is the best Christmas game? Do you consider it a Christmas game? I guess that's the more important question. Let me know. As always, make sure you guys are subscribed. Hit the bell icon so you guys know when all these videos go up. Like I said, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, PodcastNow15 is my Twitter handle. I'll leave a link for that in the description, along with all of my other social media stuff. I have a Twitch, I have a Discord, I have a second channel, and I have the Twitter account. It'll all be in the description. Merry early Christmas. I will be having another Gotham Knights / Batman video later on in the week, probably after Christmas. So if you guys don't watch any of the other videos and you only watch this stuff, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you want to celebrate. Or if you don't celebrate anything, totally cool. There will actually be videos on the channel on Christmas. Have a great day, guys. Have a great, today, have a great Christmas Eve. Have a great Christmas, and I'll talk to you guys on the next video.